Welcome to Rise with Katie Marie. Think of this podcast like sitting down with a friend where we talk about healing, self-discovery, and stepping into the highest version of yourself. I'm Katie, your host and friend on this journey. Together, we'll talk about all the messy and beautiful parts of life, from heartbreak to healing, self-doubt to self-love, and everything in between. If you're looking for a cozy space to feel seen, heard, and inspired, you're in the right place. So, grab a cup of coffee, take a deep breath, and let's rise together. Hello and welcome to my first official podcast episode. I can't believe I'm actually saying that out loud. I can't believe this is actually finally happening. This has been something that has been on my brain for a very, very long time. I've wanted to start one for quite a while now. I just wasn't sure how to do it or what I wanted to talk about. I didn't know what I wanted the theme to be about. And then it kind of all came to me. And it's been an idea that's been brewing for a while. And I've been big on my own spiritual and healing journey for the last year, or a couple years, I guess, but really deep within the last year. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is the idea that I was waiting for. I want to connect with people out there and help them on their healing journey as well. So welcome to the first episode. I'm going to give you a little brief intro about myself, and hopefully you stick around and enjoy some of the shows to come. Okay, so I guess I'll just start with a little introduction about myself for those who don't know me. My name is Katie, and I am a professional boudoir photographer from Hamilton, Ontario. And I've been a professional photographer for about 10 years now, and I absolutely love what I do. And recently, I started incorporating a lot more healing aspects into my career, which kind of led me down the path of hosting my first women's retreat this past November. And I can't even express to you how magical and amazing that retreat and that weekend was for not only me, but everybody that attended as well. I can't even really put it into words, but all I know is on the drive home, I remember thinking to myself, I think this is what I need to be doing. And for the first time in a long time, I felt so inspired and connected to my higher self, to my purpose, and I felt my heart open up in a way that honestly, I've never actually felt it opening up like that before. And it kind of led me here, and I've started doing women's circles, healing circles. We do a lot of journaling, a lot of connection, and that's kind of what led me down the path of starting this podcast. I'll definitely be getting into all of that and more on future episodes, but I'm just very grateful for the life that I have and the career that I have, and I've spent the last 5-6 years uplifting women and celebrating women and showing them how to step into their confidence unapologetically and show up exactly as they are and see their beauty and see their worth, and that has been the most rewarding thing for me. And I just felt like taking it a step further. Healing begins from the inside, and as much as a boudoir experience can definitely elevate that and bring you home to yourself, it doesn't end there. There's so much more that goes on internally before the session, after the session, and the self-care that you should be doing afterwards as well. So not only is this going to benefit future clients, past clients, all my clients really, this goes hand in hand with the whole self-love experience that we offer. I wanted to be able to reach more people that were not in the Hamilton area coming into my studio. And the woman who is sitting there right now listening to this feeling very alone, or you're on your healing journey, or you may have gone through something traumatic. Maybe you're going through a breakup. Maybe you are going through a divorce. Maybe you're going through a life change. Maybe you're going through a health problem. Maybe you're just trying to find yourself again. Wherever you are on your journey, I want you to feel like you have that friend in your back pocket that you can put on in the background when you're driving or in the shower. I like to listen to podcasts in the shower because it's just boring time in there, you know, like what the hell else are you going to do in the shower other than wash your hair? Or, you know, you can throw this on when you're going for a run or a walk or whenever you like to listen to your podcast, I will always be here to pop on in the background whenever you feel like you need that little healing BFF or just a little girls chat. Or just a life chat in general. Like, it's not only women allowed here. Like, it's going to be mainly focused around women conversations or, a little girls chat, but anyone is welcome here. So I'm just happy that you are here and welcome to the show. Also, I really like to yap. So I figured, why not just turn it into a podcast? It's kind of a win-win. I get to yap away to myself, and maybe nobody will listen to this, and that's okay. It's like a little outlet for me. It's a healing thing in my own way as well, I guess. A lot of the topics you're going to hear in this show are going to be around confidence, self-love, healing, spirituality. I'm big into spirituality and manifestation and all the woo-woo, so I might get a little woo-woo on you. And definitely a lot of relationships and breakups and healing and feminine energy, divine feminine energy, masculine and feminine energy, all the things. And I've learned so much about all of that over the last decade, and I'm just ready to share everything that I've learned and the practices that I do in my own world, and also having good discussions with other people too, and bringing on some incredible women to have conversations with, women or men, I guess. It doesn't even have to be just women. Whoever feels like they resonate with this podcast, I would love to openly welcome you to come on for an interview show, and let's just chat. Let's have a life chat. Life chats are my number one favorite thing in this world. I like to call myself a life chat connoisseur because I don't know, I like to go deep. I love humans with depth. I have a lot of depth, and I love it. I love when my soul can connect to your soul, and I really hope that that translates through this podcast. If I can connect with your soul and you feel like you have found like a soul family on the internet, then my job here is done. Well, I guess not really done. Healing is never really done. You're constantly a work in progress. You're constantly working on yourself and healing and learning new things. But yeah, my main mission is to just connect to people out there and to make all of my listeners feel a little less alone when they're going through a really hard season. So with that being said, I'm going to cut this episode short. I would love for you to subscribe. I don't know much about podcasts, but what I do know about them is that subscriptions really do help push us up in the algorithm, I think. So I would love it if you left a little subscribe before you head out and share it with your friends or anybody that you think could benefit from a podcast like this. You can also come find me on social media. I have 2 accounts that I use primarily these days. I have my boudoir page, which is Boudoir by Katie Marie. Or I have my other page, which is all the things healing and growth and spirituality and all the things. That one is The Real Katie Marie. So you can come find me on either one of those, or you can come find me on my website. It is www.bykatiemarie.ca. And yeah, let's just stay connected so you don't miss out on all the future episodes, because I have a whole list of things that I want to yap about. So grab a freaking coffee, because we are just getting started and we're about to go deep, real deep. That is what I live for. So thank you for being here. If you made it this far, thank you for listening to my first official episode. And I will be seeing you in the next one.